So a couple weeks ago, I made a video talking about the potential of Heavenly Delusion the anime, and I said it was going to be great and it was going to be scary and terrifying. And it looks like I was right because I'm 8 episodes in. Actually, I'm 9 episodes in, and I could just safely say that Jesus, this anime is dark, man. On both sides of the world, this anime has dark moments, and damn, bro. Like, episode 8 alone just solidified it and actually want to make me do this video for, just talking about the horrifying world of Heavenly Delusion. So I already explained the premise of the show, the plot of the show in the past video, so check that out, by the way. And I just want to talk about how kind of dark this series is. Now, out of all the spring animes, I think the only one that's rivaling like this series as like terms of darkness is Ocean or KO, and that's like a few episodes apart. I feel like every episode of Heavenly Delusion is kind of dark. It's definitely dark, man. Because every episode I watch, I just be like, damn, can I get a break? Because like when it comes to the backstories, or the new environments of the world, or like the goddamn alien babies and the other side of the world when they locked in a cage, the secrets of it, man, it just like so much is happening. Talk about the inside world first, the inside the dome. I feel like that area, even though it seems safe, like honestly, it feels like another Promised Neverland thing again, where like the people outside, like people that's running it, are kind of really sus, and they could like f shit up when they want to, like either kill a kid or like just take a kid for like experiments. Like they kind of seem like they're gonna treat the kids like guinea pigs, and that sucks. And you see that what happens in that show. So I just hope it doesn't get that far into this. But hey, man. Also, a lot of stuff are unanswered. You seen the room where 2 kids was escaping, and like they found like this room like nothing but like I guess alien babies. Man, this show is like, I'm telling you, a lot of shit happens. And if you haven't seen episode 9, by the way, I'm gonna like talk about it a little bit. So if you're not caught up, you've been warned. But like just the sight of like the flying alien thing in episode 9 is like, bro, and there were like legit 20 of those. So were they gonna plan like to like release those and like as the kids in there? Where did these kids come from? I know a lot of stuff is unanswered, but like still, like it just gives me creeps sometimes just knowing that exists in that world. Like imagine living there and you just seeing the flying alien. And even though, to be fair, it was nice. That alien was actually nice, and probably the nicer than the actual staff. But still, it's like, damn, like it's just weird. I don't know what they're up to. And you got that, and I remember inside the dome where one of the kids got sick and passed. Like I think that was episode 5 or 4, maybe probably 6. I remember seeing that whole episode and just feeling like a sense of like sadness, because like, man, I don't know, I guess he got disease and stuff. Yeah, he ended up passing and stuff, and of course the other kids were sad and depressed after that, and then they was forced to move on. But like one thing I will applaud them is that, man, these kids in there are honestly like have a very uplifting like spirit, and like they all know how to deal with things, because man, they know how to like have fun in that little small dome, because it's all they know about. Instead of being like depressed and stuff, they learn to have fun with each other, and some may have too much fun with each other, and of course that leads to them exploring new things that what an actual human would do in the outside world. And if you saw episode 9, man, that ending of the episode when our main girl gets a little something in the oven, that's all I'm gonna say. Something is baking in the oven, and that kind of left me shocked, because like I should have saw it coming since they did the thing. But it's like, damn, like what the hell are gonna do to her now? Like that's like a big no in that place. So I can't wait for the next episode for that. And then let's talk about the outside world, because I talked about dark stuff in the inside world, man. But the outside world, you could say is worse, because with the little duo we got right here, man, both of these guys are actually pretty nice, and they actually have deep writing within them and are great characters. I would say that, because, well, one, the backstory alone just shows you how dark this series is, with Kiriko and her backstory. Well, I guess I should say his backstory. Yeah, well, that's the whole thing by itself. But yeah, Kiriko and the backstory between that character is, I think that's probably my favorite episode of the series, because that left me like in truly shock. Like the fact that, damn, like the person he loved the most and was like the big caretaker for him, the fact that they died throughout like this big ass monster, and the fact that they became one and he didn't even know or had control of doing, like that just feels weird in itself. Like just imagine that happened to you, and what would you do? And dude, I think of course that made it what his character is now, like a strong, brave character. And the Force trying to find what else happened to his, comrades. Because if you don't know, he looked up to somebody else in his group, and then of course they went missing. A big ass mystery trying to find this person and to see who all is still out there in this world that's alive, And Maru's backstory is also, it's not as sad as the other one, but it's definitely, it's still sad. Even Maru go through some things, like the episode where if you don't know, his power is to kill different beasts with hearts, and sometimes these beasts become humans, and they are forced to, get killed before they turn to beasts and start killing other people. So his power is basically to like end all of that, to end the cycling. He has to, put his hand on their chest and like feel their heart, which is, it can be very tormenting at times. And we seen in one of the episodes where he has to do this and kill this little patient that's been sick for a long time in order to stop that cycle of killing. And that honestly destroyed me and destroyed him as well too, because from the TV shows I've seen and the movies, once you kill a person, once you take someone's life, that changes you, whether, in some way or another. And he has to do it all the time to, stop this killing. Now, you can say it's justified or not, but damn, this will change him. And you can see how, like, sad he is in the inside, but outside he try to, like, hide it and stuff. And thankfully, Haruka is there to help uplift him. But damn, these kids go through a lot at this young age, too. Like, the fact that they went through all this at a young age and they're not even an adult yet, man. Hopefully they make it their shit. Like, hey, at this point, I feel like when the series comes to an end, or at least when it comes like the season finale or whatever, it's gonna be another dark moment that's gonna like probably blow me away. And dude, the episode 8 is probably the darkest episode yet, because that's when Maru had to do his job and kill the kid, the sick kid, and with that the guy that also they had a tight relationship between the kid and the adult eventually committed. You know what I'm saying? Like he offed himself. And then when they saw that, and their reaction is like, dude, this killing, it just won't stop, bro. Like it gets that dark. From the monsters, from the inside world, the outside world, from the riots, from the mysteries, the different people trying to betray you, the killings and stuff. It just doesn't stop. And I don't see how it could get any brighter from here. But like I just want to talk about this, is all that stuff I mentioned. It all happens in this world, and I should have expected that from episode 1. But looks like it's gonna get even darker when like the series wraps up for this finale, at least for the season. And yeah, I just want to talk about this because I want to know y'all thoughts on this anime so far. I still think it's probably the darkest anime of the spring season besides Ocean Decay, like I said. And yeah, man, it's still really good. Like the writing is actually good too. Like man, the pregnancy stuff and the different the power and plot twists they have in this show is actually pretty good. So man, if I could rate this show right now, I'll probably give it a strong 9 out of 10. I know I'm bad at ratings. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at ratings, but it's actually that good. It's definitely top 3 for the spring season. So yeah, make sure you check it out. And if I could say if I had a favorite character so far, it's definitely probably Hiraku. And also, I forgot to say this. Last thing I'm gonna say, that scene with the whole kid and like they want to try to like try to get it in with the Maru. That's crazy. This show kind of throws me off sometimes with the episodes. It go from a dark episode to like that wild shit, and also I think it's very unique from itself. But man, that's kind of. I just want to share my thoughts about like the horrifying world of this series. I know it's not like really, it's not scripted. I'm just going off the head with this, and like I said, I got more videos with the other anime soon, so stay tuned for that, man. So yeah, that being said, I'll see y'all later. I'm out. Oh, whoa, whoa.